Now we are going to discuss with the topic name is data interpretations. So coming to data interpretations, so here from these topics we can expect 5 questions, right? So what kinds of factors are there, and how many kinds of data interpretation questions will appear? So here basically data interpretations, there are 4 kinds of questions may appear, like one in tabular, and second one is in line graphs, and third one is bar graphs, and pie chart. Last one is pie chart. Tabular, line graphs, bar graphs, as well as pie chart. Right. So here these 4 types of questions totally based on either ratios and proportions, as well as averages and profit and loss and percentage. So here in these 4 type of questions always we have to do these 4 kinds. So either we have to find out ratios and or percentage or average, and what we can say here, so right, profit and loss, right? So here profit and loss and percentage is nothing but here what we can say here, same kind, right? So first try to learn types of what we can say data interpretations, and how we can solve the problems if we appear on ratios and on percentage and averages, and what we can say here on profit and loss, right? Let us see. So today's topic is data interpretations. So here data interpretation. Data interpretations, right? Data interpretations. So here basically data interpretations is classified into 4 types. So those are, one is tabular, tabular means generally problems will be given in tables, in table concept, tabular. And second one is line graphs. So here line graphs, and third one is bar graphs. So here bar graphs. And fourth one is pie charts. Right, friends? So first thing is that tabular, and second one is line graphs, third one is bar, and fourth one is pie charts. So these 4 types of questions may appear, and generally in our examinations. So in these 4 ways, so we have to find out the only 4 types of questions, like either we may have to find out ratios of them, and or averages, or what we can say profit and loss and percentages, right? So first, before going to solve these problems one by one, so let us learn what is ratio, what is percentage, what is averages, and what is profit and loss, and how to calculate them in a quicker manner. First thing is that just learn, then let us solve these 4 types one by one, right, friends? So here first thing is that ratio. So here So here what is meant by ratio? What we can say here, comparison between two similar quantities is called ratio. So ratio meant by, what we can say here, comparison between two similar quantities is called ratio. For example, what we can say here, if A comma B are two articles, if A comma B are two articles, then we say that the ratio of them is A is to B or A by B. Then we say that A is to B or A by B. And here, so therefore we call A is called antecedent, A is called antecedent, and B is called consequent, B is called consequent, B is called consequent, right friends? So this is called ratio. So for example, if we take an example, right friends, so the ratio between, right, 70 to kmph and 72 kmph and so 35, the ratio between 72 kmph and 35, so meter per seconds. So here we have to find out the ratio between 72 kmph and 35 meter per seconds, right friends? Then so here when we see these two, so these two are not similar quantities. So one has been given 72 kmph and another one is, so what we can say here, 35 meter per second. So this is kmph and this is meter per seconds. Then definitely we should make them similar, like either we have to convert kmph into, or meter per second to kmph. Either we have to convert kmph into meter per seconds or meter per second into kmph. So here now I'm going to do it here. So simply I'm converting kmph into meter per seconds. So we know that, so when we convert kmph to meter per seconds, always we have to divide with, so 5 by 18, here 18 4 ja 72, then finally we are getting 20. This is called 20 meter per second, this is called 20 meter per seconds. Then we can say here this will become 20 meter per seconds, as well as, so what we can say here, 35, so meter per seconds, right friends? Right. So now these two are meter per seconds, means these two becomes similar quantities. Now easily we can calculate the ratio. So 5 4 ja 25 and 5 7 ja 35. So now it means the ratio between 72 kmph and 35 kmph is called, so right, 4:7. So this is the meaning of ratio. So wherever we have to find out in given questions, always we have to do in such a style. Just we have to find out the ratios in such a style, right friends? So let us see now. So coming to second one, averages. How we can find out averages? Second one, average. So we know that average mean sum of the observation by number of the observations. So we know that, we are familiar. So A is equal S by N. So this only the thing we have to do it. A is equal S by N. So A for average. So here S for sum of the observation. So sum of the observation. N for number of the observations. So here sum of the observation and number of the observations. Right friends? So A is equal to average, S is equal sum of the observation, N is equal to the number of the observations, right? And if you want to, sometimes we have to calculate S. So then S is equal, it will become A into N. And if we want to calculate N, so N is equal A by S. These three things must be in your mind, so then we can find out any kind of questions from the averages, right? For example here, right, if the questions will be given like that, so a student scores 92, 93, 85, 89, 84 and 88 marks in various subjects, then we have to find out the average marks of a student. So then 92, 93, 85, 89, 84 and 88, here we have to calculate the average marks of a student. Then here we have to calculate average marks of a student, right friends? So then how we can do it? Right, so simply we have to assume the nearest value. And here, which is the very closer value? Simply I am assuming here. So 90 is the nearest value of this one, right friends? So then what you can say here? So as per that, when we take the 90 is the nearest, then so is it greater than 90? Obviously this is the plus 2 is greater, and here plus 3 is greater, this is the minus 5 is greater, and this is the minus 1 is greater, and this is minus 6 is greater, and this one is minus 2 is greater. Now once again you can check it here. This is the plus 2 more, this is the plus 3 more, this is the minus 5 more, this is the minus 1 more, this is the minus 6 more, this is the minus 2 more, and I mean less, minus 5, minus 1, minus 6 and minus 2 are less. Now we can, so let us take here same thing, nothing new here. So I am applying only A is equal S by N, right? But by assuming nearest value, then there is a chance to get the answers in a quicker manner. So here 2 plus 3, minus 5, minus 1, minus 6, minus 2. So here number of variables are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 as well as 6. We can say here number of variables are 6. Now you can take like that, right friends? So what you say here, 2 plus how many positives are there? Always you can take here. So here is the plus 2 plus 3 plus 5 minus 5 cancel, then minus 2 minus 6 minus 8 minus 9, then here minus 9 by 6, then what you say, minus 9 by 6, then what you say, right? Okay, here we can do minus 9 by minus 6. So then simply minus 9 by minus 6, then what you say, so then minus 9 by minus 6. So just simply we have to divide and we will get the value in negative. So that is called, something negative value will get it here. What is that value? We can say, so 6 1 ja 6 and we have left 3 here, so here 6 5 ja 30. It means minus 1.5 we are getting. So minus 1.5 we are getting. So here we have assumed the value of 90. So we have assumed the value of 90. Then we can say here, so what will be the answer? 88.5 or 89.5. So 88.5. So obviously when we subtract 90 minus 1.5, then our answer will be 88.5. Cut my friends. In such a style, always we can take 90 minus 1.5 here equal to 88.5. So always we have to take the questions in such a style, right? Okay, now let us discuss about profit and loss. So now coming to profit and loss. Profit and loss. Here, so profit and loss. For example, so here CP is 500 and SP is 650. Then we have to calculate profit percentage. We have to calculate profit percentage, right friends? Or either if we sold this article at 450, then we have to calculate here loss percentage. Either we have to calculate profit percentage or loss percentage. Then what we have to do, right? CP is equal 500, SP is equal 650. Then if we want to find out profit percentage, either loss percentage, then we can say here, if we sold an article at 500 and if we purchase an article at 500 and sold at 650, then obviously we get profit. Then we have to consider CP is always 100%. CP is always 100%, right? So then 500 equal to 100%. So then here we are getting a profit of 150. We are getting a profit of 150. Then easily we can calculate the percentage value of 150. So then we can say here 150 by 500 into 100. So then 2 zeros will be cancelled and 5 3s are 15. Then finally we'll get it here 30%. So 30% is called profit. And in the same style, if we do like that, so if you purchase an article at 500 and sold at 450, then obviously we are getting the 50 rupees in loss. 50 rupees in loss. Then how we can calculate loss percentage? Then we can say here, 500 value equal to 100%. Then 50% is equal to what? So friends, directly we can do here also. So then 0, then here 50 by 5 is equal. So what we can say here, 5 10 ja 50. Then finally we are getting 10% is arrow down, means 10% is loss. So always either if we have to find out either profit and loss, then always we have to do in such a style, right friends? And coming to fourth one, sometimes we have to calculate percentage. percentage. Right? So example, if we can take salary of A is 1000 rupees. Salary of A is 1000 rupees and salary of B is 800. So then, so we have to take like that, how much percentage A's salary, so how much percentage A salary more than A, how much percentage A salary more than A, right friends? So then what we can say here, so here A is more on 800, it means this is the original value, on original value A is more. How much is more? Here A is getting 200 more, A is getting 200 more. So then 200 is more on what we can say here, 800. So 800 into 100, generally we do like that. So what we can say here, 2 zeros 2 and 2 4s and 4 25s, then we can say A is getting, so what we can say here, 25% is more than B. Then so as it is what we have done in profit and loss, so same condition is also here we can apply. So that is called here A is what percentage more than B. If such kinds of questions will appear, means this question we can do like that. Friends, always consider, so what we can say here, in these two, which is the initial value? Initial value is nothing but a what we can say CP. So here before here what we are saying, A is how much percentage more, means with the value, if value is not there then we can't say ourselves whether we are more or less. Then we can say here how A is able to saying, so like A is more than B, it means how A is able to compare to B. Then we can say here A's value is 800, then B's value is 1000, then only it can say so A is more. So then we can say, I mean this will be the first value. What we can say here, 800 is the first value, so it means initial value. So always consider initial value is always 100%. Initial value is always 100%. So on this 800, so I mean A is more than, how much is more? 200. Then this value is always 100%. Then you can say 100% equal to, I mean 800, and then in the same style 200 is equal what percentage? Then what we can say here, 200 by 800 into 100, then 2 zeros will be cancelled, and what we can say here, so 2 1s and 2 2s, 2 4s and 4 25s. Here also we are getting what we can say here, 25%. So it means A is getting, I mean A is 25% more than B. And if questions will be questions in a reverse order, how much percentage B less than A, how much percentage B less than A. Now so here we are talking, I mean B is comparing with A, then we can say A will be the initial value, then 1000 is the what we can say here original value. Original value is always 100%. So on this 100%, we can say here this one is how much is less, so this one is also 200% less. Then we can say here, so 1000 equal to 100%. Then here this one is the 200 less, then this one is the 200 less, then 200 is equal what percentage? Then what we can say here, 200 by, so 1000 into 100, then 3 zeros cancel, then finally we can say 20% is less. So it means here A is 25% more and here B is 20% less. Friends, always we have to consider initial value is always 100%. And one more point I am telling you here. So here, if anybody questions like that, how much percentage more, if such kinds of questions will appear, so take the difference in numerator and percentage more. When the more will appear, then denominator will be lesser digit in these, what we can say here, in these two figures. I mean, whatever the figures has been given, and in denominator. So when the percentage more will appear in denominator, lesser value we have to take. And coming to how much percentage is less, then always take, I mean, difference in numerator and always take the greater value in denominator, and simply you can do into 100. Then so in such a style we can calculate percentage, right mate? Right, now right, let us do the problems one by one. So generally what kinds of problems will appear. So now let us take the problem 1 on tabular. So here I'm going to write previous questions. You can check it in a proper manner. Tabular, number 1, tabular. So in tabular, question number 1, so here town populations, male is to female, percentage of adult male, percentage of minor female, population, right. So there are 5 different towns. 2, 3, 4 as well as 5. Those are P, Q, R, S, T. Right friends? So here there are 5 different towns and populations will be given in previous years like that. Just note down. So populations here 1.5, 1.0, 2.5, 0.9, 4.5. Here male is to female, 1 is to 1, 3 is to 2, 12 is to 13, and here 4 is to 5, and 7 is to 8. Here adult males 60%, 70%, sorry, 50%, 75%, 55%, 70%, and here 35%, 30%, 50%, 40%, and 25%, right? So now we can say like that here. So what we can say, what is the instructions has been given to these questions? Instructions. So here we can, instructions means number of towns, there are 5 different towns, and populations in given. Just remember friends, here note, you can put it here, note. Population, given in lakhs. Populations given in lakhs, just remember this one. So populations given in lakhs.